lights on. Racing. Casino 17 landed sideways at the start. Queen Alina, Bad Wolf, and Zoom On, ridden with gusto by King, came out running from the outside. Black Fantasy will follow them over. Queen Alina kicks up now with Nerve Boskin, Playhouse Patron from Demolish. Numerian outside of it, down on the inside. Diamond Scene as they greet the judge. Then Casino 17 back in a bit of congestion here as they swing by the winning post on the first round. Tony Spirit's on the rail. Truly Inspired's outside of it, followed then by the big mare Be Optimistic. Over on the inside, third from last, blazing away, Let's Deal, and Holy Enchantment brings up the tail end of the field as they go along Matheson Road by about the 1700 mark, and Zoom On leads the way. Rachel King had the Sydney Raiders. Zoom On in front by more than a length. The Bad Wolf down on the inside of Black Fantasy. Numerian getting the run of the race for Parnham fourth. A length and a half, Diamond Scene, Playhouse Patron sitting a bit wide though outside the mare Queen Alina. Tony Spirit down on the inside. Demolish also tramping deep here in the cup. Followed further back by the 2020 winner Nerve Boss. Outside of him, Truly Inspired, blazing away further back in the field with Casino 17, who got well off them at the 1200 mark from Let's Deal. Be Optimistic, and Holy Enchantment brings up the tail end of proceedings with 1100 metres left to go. Zoom On shows the way. It's Zoom On who leads for Waterhouse and Bott. They come down the riverside of the track. Zoom On out by a length and a half. Black Fantasy the same margin. Bad Wolf, every hope for one of the other Sydney Raiders on the outside. In Numerian, he's up running fourth. A length and a half to Playhouse Patron. Over on the inside, Diamond Scene from Queen Alina. A bit more than a length, Demolish, who's covered additional ground. Tony Spirit heeled up down on the inside of Nerve Boss, Truly Inspired. Pike's back in the field here with the favourite Casino 17. About to work out now, and he's off heels, and he's following Demolish to the turn, blazing away, gets up on the rail, and then Truly Inspired. Let's Deal. Black Fantasy hit the front. It's Black Fantasy racing clear from Zoom On. Now Numerian starts to hit overdrive. Playhouse Patron, Demolish, and now the favourite. Here comes Casino 17. Further back, Be Optimistic. Casino 17 on the outside of Demolish. It's Casino 17. Pike draws the whip. Be Optimistic coming. So's the post. They'll split it together. Nothing in it. Casino 17 on the inside of Be Optimistic in a nail biter to the cup. Demolish ran out of its skin for third, and then Holy Enchantment, Black Fantasy, next home Numerian, Tony Spirit, Diamond Scene, Playhouse Patron blazing away, a gap Queen Alina, Nerve Boss, Bad Wolf, then Zoom On who capitulated, well back Let's Deal, and Truly Inspired. Think the favourite might have got it. Number 7's the winner. Willie Pike, Grant Delana Williams win another Perth Cup. What a finish. Be Optimistic in another stride, claims the race. But on the line, Willie Pike has extracted one last ounce out of Casino 17. Demolish a brave third in front of the Sydney stayer, Numerian. The interim placings to the Tap Touch Perth Cup are 7-4-8-1. The winning margin a nose. In a time of 2:29.12, William Pike adds to his growing record in the race, which started back in 2004 on Crown Prosecutor, adding real love to his CV, Mississippi Delta as well. His fourth today, and another Cup training triumph for Grant and Alana Williams. Casino 17 for Ayla Tasser by Casino Prince from Tikal with 9 from 35. Home in 36.81, claims the Perth Cup of 2024 in an absolute thriller. W. Pike back at the office today after a stint on the sidelines, looks across at Johnston Porter and doesn't really know until the number is semaphored, but he has got there by the narrowest of margins. Be Optimistic for Luke Fernie, Clint Johnston Porter by Blackfriars out of Meckie's Dream second. Third home, 8 Demolished by Rich Enough from Magnus Missile, Neville Parnham and Alacta Romilly. Well, it was a thriller, and here's Willie Pike coming back as we take it down to Lockie Taylor in the yard.
Thanks, Darren. What a thrilling edition of this year's Perth Cup. Grant Williams is making his way towards me as we speak. Grant, congratulations. What a race, what a ride. Can you believe it?
Nah, not really.
It's your 5th Perth Cup. You clearly know how to win the race. Coming into today, did you believe he had what it took to be able to deliver your 5th Perth Cup?
Hey, look, this has been 12 months in the making. We set him after he won at Pinjarra. It was funny, like when I spoke to Shorty and that, I said, we've got to go in all the good races. He goes, oh, mate, we can't go in the good races, but we had to. Most likely not being able to win one, but being able to get here on the minimum. And obviously, look, if we didn't have 53 kilos, we might have got beat.
We all speak about the fact that you and Alana are such good grand final trainers. What's the last 9 days look like for Casino 17?
Yeah, look, it's actually been really good. We've got through. We've got through. Everything's just happened really good. He bounced through the last run really good. His last gallop was really good. Pike, he jumped on him for the last gallop, and he was happy. So, thanks, Lex. Yeah, we just kept waking up every morning thinking, something's got to go wrong shortly, but it hasn't.
Now, your little mate, William Pike, he's been on the sidelines for 3 weeks, but time and time again, he delivers on the big stage. He did it once again, and in trademark William Pike fashion, he got Casino 17's nose down on the line.
He's the GOAT in my eyes. He's just really good.
Lance, you always speak so highly of Alana, your wife. What type of impact has she had, not only on you, your whole stable, but this horse personally?
Yeah, we had a blue about this about 3 weeks ago because obviously she had Elsafina and that she had to ride, and there's heaps of other horses she had to ride, Keshi Boom, and she jumped on this bloke and she goes, he doesn't feel that good, and I'm like, what the hell, you should be riding this horse all prep, and she can't ride 10 a day, so she's got on in the last few weeks and identified a couple of little issues that we had to fix, and proof's in the pudding now, isn't it?
Congratulations, Grant, your 5th Perth Cup, very well deserved.
Not bad.
There's Grant Williams, and here's Scotty catching up with William Pike.
Well, Grant Williams just said not bad. William Pike, that ride is better than not bad, because at about the mile marker, it looked as though you were, for a while there, in a world of hurt, because there was just nowhere to go and there was no one making any moves.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. I was quietly cursing out there. We just kept getting shuffled and shuffled. For a race, it looked like it was going to be smooth and a lot of speed. It just wasn't. It was there early, but it wasn't there in the middle stages. Kept losing my spot. I started making excuses up in my mind, but in the end, I actually ended up with a very good run through from probably inside the 700 onwards. I had a really good run, too good a run. I got there way too early. I pulled the trigger too early. Very lucky. Had a good horse and a good set of trainers to back me up.
For a moment there, it looked like it was going to be big optimistic like the Scale Cup over again when he got exposed at the top of the straight.
Yeah, that's right, and that's why I went too early. I left myself exposed. But in truth, I thought with the speed we went, I thought I was going to struggle to catch them. So I hit the big red panic button and got going, and it was nearly my undoing, but luckily it wasn't.
You're right, Grant and Alana Williams, we say it time and time again, they are the best in the business for a reason, and this horse may not have been at the brilliant best that he was at Pinjarra last year in the Bunbury Cup, but they just timed their run to perfection with him to the Cup.
Yeah, that's right. That's the beauty of setting horses for races. It'd be nice to pick one up along the way just to keep everyone's feelings from being hurt. But the fact of the matter is, this was always his targeted race. It's $1 million race this year. Fantastic to pull it off.
What's a month on the sidelines been like getting ready for this race? I'm sure you started to get itchy fingers.
Yeah, about halfway through my suspension, I was very itchy. I'd done plenty of odd jobs at home. I got sick of doing them. I gave everything a go, from computer games to couch surfing to. I've been going to the cricket a bit. I don't know, there's good things in there, but at the same time, it's got rather boring.
I think I saw you out here on Damien Oliver Gold Rush Day doing a bit of media. What was that like?
Yeah, and I'll give you a run for your money later. But no, it was a bit of fun. It was good. Trying to tack onto the coattails of the great man. It was good. Good to see it all unfold.
What about the experience? Because the crowd that day was off their head, and today when you came back in, they were pretty happy for you.
Yeah, they were. I had no idea I'd won, so I didn't get happy until I seen the winning post, the scoreboard. Then I got a little bit more excited.
The best part for me is that you were a superstar and you got at least 20 years left in the saddle, maybe 30, so I'm pretty safe. Well done, Willie.
10.
There's Willie Pike, coy as he always is. I'm actually catching up with the other half of the training combination in Alana Williams now. Alans, I just spoke to your husband Grant. He spoke about the fact that you sat on Casino 17 a few weeks ago and you weren't 100% happy with the way he was feeling. Can you give us an insight in regards to what that particularly was that you weren't happy with, and how have you gone about to rectify those changes?
He just probably just not that smooth behind, and it was a lot of it was the way he was working around the track, which was something he got on top of last prep. So he got jumped back on in the last 3 weeks to get him nice and drilled up and working around properly, and that definitely helped.
Give us an insight into the dynamic of training with a family member, obviously your husband. What's that like day to day? Obviously there are arguments when it comes to training horses. How do you go about training these animals and getting these horses so right on these good days?
It's definitely not easy doing what we do, but I think we both bring something different to the table in the partnership. So we have we know we want to go with these horses, and we've got a system that works. So I just give my 2 bob when I feel like I need to, and he does the rest. So I think we're a really good team, and I'm very proud of what we've done today.
I think it's fair to say that you're a little more reserved than your husband Grant. Are you even going to try to control him over the next 24 to 48 hours?
No, probably not. He'll do his own grove tonight, I think.
Congratulations, so well deserved. Your 5th Perth Cup between you and Grant.
Thank you, mate.
There's Alana Williams, the other half of the megastar training operations, Scott. They just do it time and time again, and what a ride from William Pike.
Well, I think you can sum it up pretty simply, Lockie. He's the best, they're the best. End of conversation over here in WA. William Pike at his absolute best, Grant and Alana Williams doing what they do best. Be optimistic, a huge run. Talk about emerging people. Luke Fernie and his job, he didn't win one of the features over the carnival because Rick Call went so close. Be optimistic went so close. 12 months' time, he'll be at the pinnacle.
Certainly will, not to mention the fact that Demolish had to do it the hard way throughout and was a very admirable run in 3rd. But it's all about Casino 17 taking out the $1 million Tap Touch Perth Cup for Grant, Alana Williams and William Pike.
Correct weight has just been declared at the scales after